What's up, everybody? Back again for another episode of PastBlaster. Today we are working on some more games here at Flippin Great Pinball. We're actually closed today. I think it's Monday night? No, Tuesday night? Yeah, it's Tuesday night. Had to do some repairs earlier for a local Simpsons pinball party, but we're up here at the shop while we're closed. I have to do some work on a South Park pinball. I have to do some work on Space Shuttle Pinball. I have to do some work on Funhouse Pinball. And if I can find my thumb drive, which I think I left up here, we're going to try to upgrade Star Wars to the new code, which is, I believe, is 1.01, which has some bug fixes and things like that. So we'll go ahead and get started here on South Park. We'll document on the way. And then I'm also going to include some clips from our last fight night, which actually has a lot to do with the new Dragon Ball Z fighter game. So we'll be having a tournament here in town, both here at Flippin Great as well as another one run by the Tallahassee fighting game community. Which we will put some information on that at the end of the video. So now, let's go ahead and jump into South Park. Alright, so here is South Park. I've got the playfield up already. The issue that we're having with this guy is the chef switch on the back is not registering. So it's a switch that sits right here. It's that switch right there with the reddish, and I think those are green wires on the bottom. This is about the third one I've put in here. For whatever reason, that switch just gets beat up from this coil when it launches. But it's not registering when the ball goes in. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull this whole mech off. I already got some of the screws out. Pull that coil, the whole bracket with the switch off. We're going to go ahead and replace it with this guy here. Oh, can't even aim with this. Replace it with that new switch from Marco, and hopefully that will fix the issue of chef not registering. So we're going to jump in there, and I'll pick it back up once we have the new switch installed. Alright, so we've got the mechanism out here that holds a little switch on there. And I think if you guys take a look at this little switch right here, you'll see the problem. So that switch on the red or orange lead on the right actually goes in that little hole on the micro switch. So the switch has completely broken from constant use and hitting from that coil. So we're going to put the new one in there and wire it all back up, and hopefully it'll start firing again. But at least good to see that my hunch about that switch was right. So let's swap it out. Alright, so the mech is back in there. We can see our shiny new black switch from Marco in there. We're going to go ahead and put the play field down and see if the new micro switch is allowing chef to work properly. Alright, so we got the game on here. We're going to go ahead and start. It's going to be super loud because the glass is off, but... Hello there, children. We're going to launch it here. So let's see if we put it in here. If we get our... Come on, we gotta save the children. Hey, good. Oh yeah. Cool. So we'll do that one more time. Maybe you can see it a little bit better if I don't hold it like an idiot. Let me try. We'll go ahead and catch that here. So we're looking for... Nope, it's hard to throw that switch when you're looking at the wrong spots. Let's see here. Come on, we gotta save the children. South Park is now fixed. So we're done with South Park. We're going to put this back together. And then we're going to move on down to Funhouse, which is having flipper issues. So we'll move it on over there. Alright, back to Rudy. So this game's been acting up lately. As you can see here, the flippers are a little wonky. This one has an issue. We're going to look at that. And then apparently the top left flipper is not working at all. So more than likely, coil lead popped off or a fuse popped. We're going to go ahead and get the glass off of Rudy here and take a look under the playfield. So the first issue is pretty simple. The lower left flipper here had gotten a little bit loose. There's a little screw back here that had gotten loose. Oop, out of focus. Had gotten loose. I tightened that guy back up, and it is rock solid. So now we need to come down here and look at this guy and see why this coil's not firing. So we're going to go ahead and check it out and see if we can figure it out. Alright, so after cleaning up the sleeve and cleaning up the EOS switch on both the flipper and the actual coil, we have working flippers. So Funhouse is now fixed. Now we're going to go over here to Space Shuttle, and as you can see here, our left flipper is all chewed up and beat up and destroyed and cracked. So we're going to fix that next. Here's a little better picture of the damage here to Space Shuttle. You can see here that the whole bottom of the flipper is gone and broken and smashed up, so we're going to go ahead and change it out. Put the new ones in. Alright, we got the new flipper bat on there. It's crazy. That is an actual Wiliams one. Kind of hard to see, but it's in there. But it's getting late, so unfortunately I'm going to replace this guy another day. So we'll have a new one and an old one. But that'll do for repairs tonight up at Flippin Great. Some of the arcades running here, but we got Funhouse fixed. We fixed the flipper and the switch on that guy. South Park, we put a brand new back switch in. I can't find my damn thumb drive, so Star Wars will have to wait until later in the week. But with Fixin Space Shuttle, we only have 2 games down right now. One is Future Spa, and one is Terminator 2, which I'm working on. I'm listening to the Game Chasers talk about the Nintendo Direct that just happened, so we can kind of date this. But all right, we're going to go ahead and jump into some Fight Night stuff. This is from last week. We're prepping for an upcoming fighting game tournament here at Flippin Great Pinball. We run some stuff here in the back, but it's mostly Dragon Ball FighterZ, Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5, and I think Guilty Gear? Not quite sure. Oh, and Super Turbo as well. So we'll go ahead and jump into that footage, and I appreciate you guys watching. And no, I did not forget about Karopi. My garage was a temporary storage unit, but now that it's all cleared up, I'm going to go ahead and buy a new flyback, and we will get back into Karopi on the next episode, I promise. But we're going to jump into some footage of the Fight Night, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, and I will get back with you.
Tell me like when y'all play like I've seen you fight. Like when y'all play outside.
I feel like that actually made you like
You don't have any big bumps on there? I don't know how it hits you.
Go on, man, you're good. You think it's professional or something? No.
Eddie!
beach gives advantage somehow.
Oh, the fort small intermission.
There is nothing.
Seriously? I'm not filming your ear. I promise.
Yeah, that's okay. You can.
I mean, I'm a little bit. A little bit
if you want. I won't judge.
What sucks is I always have to delete my home controller.
Yeah.
So
How many
I
people we
get
got here
home account on
today?
my PS4.
Why can't you like actually register?
Chains.
Right?
There's not much going on. Somebody's looking for chains. Keep holding
It was supposed to be A, B, A, and Bird. It was like, oh crap. I can't Bird at the top because the A is falling out before I can Bird. So I was like, I'm just going to go for this. And it doesn't feel, I'll be able to build good back.
Before you start taping this. I think my favorite part is Luke said taping it.
Okay, I won, so it's okay.
Taping it.
You know
What year
you know
is it,
what I
dude?
mean. You know what I mean.
Taping it. iPads do not run on VHS tapes, buddy.
They don't?
No.
What? I might have been given some bad information.
The classic angle of salt. This is pre-salt.
All around the house. Are we going back upstairs again? Oh. Oh. Oh, she gotta go downstairs.
Big house.
Oh.
It's super dash and to his own. They call a super box, but you can reset somehow. It's a box.
But that's going to say the right. It's in out there.
That's the end.
Mm.
It's in here.
Fight night. Fight night at the arcade.